sincere. You know, it's Dami that Oba sent out of the palace. Ola is the one that ran out of the palace. Oba sent Dami out of the palace. People remember. I don't think she was in the palace anymore before the king died. I don't think Dami was in the palace. In fact, you remember it was Dami and Ola that had controversy regarding all this MC, all this other guy too. What's that guy's name? Oh, they were having controversy back and forth. Voice note. Dami used to like respect Ola, but after the Orokunrin day, it was Dami that was sent out of the palace by Ikubaba Yeye, and also sent out the mother. People can't remember. It was Yeye, charge your phone, please. I know. It was even Dami that had a friend that was selling adire, and the king decided that he was going to marry the girl. Yeah, and Dami said, lie. That was actually, I just love the way your charisma and face expression when you started Portable. Thank you, my darling sis. Demi Oladele. You understand? It was Dami. So maybe we can lower the threshold. Ask me why. Because after the death of Ikubaba Yeye, remember that Dami also, make sure the switch is on. Okay, my darling. You're correct. It is on. Thank you, Court Clerk. you may remember, remember that when Kasbiesi died, they don't say Obaku, Obawaja. I don't know in English what Obawaja means. When Kasbiesi went to be with his ancestors, when he went to be with his ancestors, the Kabiyesi, remember that Dami went to the palace and we heard that she was booed. We heard. How far it is true, only God knows that part. Always love your aproko. Thank you, my darling sister Abeni Ade. Now, let us listen to Portable first. Let's listen to Portable. From there, we'll then take it up from there. Let's listen to Portable. Hold on. I just want the short clips of the. I don't want the full. I don't think it's on. I'm coming. Short clips here anymore. I'm coming. Má bínú. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ọmọ Portable yìí kó ṣe èèyàn léṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ Portable ó ti sú èmi bí èmi ṣe wà, but ní jẹ́ kó sú wa ni. Bring down your voice, son. Mà tó àfi tí bá mi ìdẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ full part yẹn. Portable yìí ó dààmú ara ẹ̀ lálá ń ṣe ni. Láti ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ sí kìnnì mo bọ́. I saw it. Bobrisky's father died. Yeah, Baba Yeda. Did you see Bobrisky's money? Bobrisky. Listen to Bobrisky's older brother. You'll be shocked. Very decent man. The older brother, I'm coming. Let them call to a buying base, you know.
Maybe I love and get it because.
But on a day, get something on a date. Is there something on the pipeline?
She's my fans from day one.
Fan, you know, like, fan get me, you get meaning. Fans and fans.
Later, you say, King don't die. After King, na King.
Okay, period.
If you say King never die, you no go see me with him. I know they follow person wife.
Again.
Laugh for your wife, laughing we don't die. Then say you sleep with her. Say you now your girlfriend. Say she get picking for you.
Maybe I love and get it because.
But on a day, get something on a date. Is there something on the pipeline?
She's my fans from day one.
Fan, you know, like, fan get me, you get meaning. Fans and fans.
Later, you say King don't die. After King, na King.
Okay, period.
If you say King never die, you no go see me with him. I know they follow person wife.
Ẹjọ́ ta ni eléyìí olórí oní gíláàsì lójú ta ni wèrè eléyìí tó ní what is your problem sir we don't hear everything abeg ṣé wèrè leléyìí ni tó dàbí òkú alààyè yìí you better get out of here ta ló ń wá ń bí. Okay guys, so did you hear that part now? Now I don't know if it is okay. Don't mind this person. I don't think alaye ni. Da pa kuda ya ni. Da pe en tó ti kú ni because ìbá oni o ṣe máa ṣì wà láyé tí wọ́n máa wá en ba mojú ẹ̀ báyìí. Tó tún gbé glass. You know àwọn tó bá ti kú yẹn tó máa gbé glass sí wọn lójú. Kuda ya ni. Midweek eré pa ló wá ṣe. Ẹ gbàgbé look at her. Oh, look at bam. Now, as we were saying before, I was really interrupted by Pelu, the living dead, the corpse. I don't know. Like I said, you know, I said that lady, the queen, I don't think she was a queen anymore before the death of Kabiyesi. So therefore, due to an antecedent, remember the people that she and Ola they were fighting for. So kini yàtọ̀ wọn. She and Queen Ola when they were fighting for all those let me not call their name, you understand? Gbogbo àwọn, you know. So I think where olori is in the Asawawu now. So I personally would think that the king she was no more a queen, only that they did not take the title away from her. She's just carrying on with the title. She was no more a queen before the death of Alaafin of Oyo. And we have all said it before, gone. Kabiyesi tó kú. Before that man, Toto Waja, before he went to be with his ancestors, remember people were saying it that all these small girls where Kabiyesi go marry at the age of 13, 14, 15, that Kabiyesi, they will help Kabiyesi slambo them. It's only kind of humiliating to see that a queen can be with Portable is all cool for his own setting. She wasn't a fair actress, but actress get grade. You understand? Actress get grades. The grades where he follow, I don't think anybody raised any eyebrow. So that's why, due to the name Alaafin of Oyo, but before Alaafin died, those girls have started following àwọn ọmọ ní mọ́tò, àwọn ọmọ ní paraga. So sorry, I have to say it, you know. So I don't think we should be surprised. And they are not real, they are no more queens. As in, she is not a queen anymore. She's only just carrying on with the name, like Tina Turner carried on with Turner's name. So Dami is no more a queen. The queen they are giving her is supposed to be removed. Her name is Dami. Before Baba died, Baba had already banished her from the palace. They threw her out. Sadly, we have to be real. We have to be sincere. She's not recognized in Oyo. She's not a queen. You cannot call the palace now and say the one of the queen is following Portable, is with Portable. To agree that after there is another king. Let's be real. let's just, yeah, it's good, it's trending, we're talking about it, it's funny, it's kind of raising eyebrow, but the sincere truth is she was already banished from the palace before the king died. With her mother, she did. It wasn't as if we heard. It wasn't as if she did anything. It was a disagreement with the king, that the king cannot marry a lady whom we were told is her friend that comes to the palace to come and sell her dire. I've forgotten that her name. She's also a queen. I think she's I've forgotten her name. They said she fought bitterly against it, that Kabiyesi cannot marry her because, you know, she is her friend. Well, Kabiyesi chose that one above her. And when she was now tantruming, we learned Kabiyesi threw her out. She and her mother. So she's no more a queen. So anyway, where Portable won't carry and go. Nah, go there. In fact, she was the one during Kabiyesi's life. Say a while tell me, Kabiyesi was already, you know, packing up to leave the world. You understand? Call on Tubo my friend, okay, Baba. You understand? They were the two queens. She, Dami, Yeye. Before Kabiyesi died, Olotin disgraced the palace, that office. Disgrace Alaafin of Olomo fun Baba. Do you understand? So I think maybe that's why people are wondering, like when Gistlover brought it, and you know, I think it was Gistlover that started the gist, you know, where he said, you know, they are dating. In fact, they are not even hiding it. They are using honey, olori, sweetie pie. In fact, somebody, even when I saw it, I read the comment. The person said, so Portable can be using honey, sweet pie. Can you come for a woman? Wait, a woman change. You understand? As a trending looking guy, I had to click it to go and look at the person's picture. The guy, only if Portable can be using sweetie, honey, dear, or the others say query pie. I need hey. So I want you to come on, you know, like Portable ben. So the gospel truth is, she's not a queen. She was banished from the palace. She was thrown out of the palace. But she has refused to drop the title. I learned even after Baba died, she went to the palace and she was not recognized. I learned. It's just like Ola now. They are just calling her Queen Ola for the sake of it. They were not, Ola willingly, her own is that she eloped. King didn't chase her. In fact, we learned that King really liked that one. But now she run from the palace herself. We learned. Now she go come the debunker, the shalaye, if not lie or not. But we learned that she is the starter of running away from the palace. After running away, another one came out and said that, and that one born twins say King won't kill her and that one to run. They said she's the starter. She was the one that made others too. And when Dami left the palace, as in when she was thrown out of the palace, chased out of the palace, Dami went to Ola. Ola was the one that welcomed her too. If you notice that in their chats, when they were fighting, when they were using Omu to each other, sending voice notes to each other, Dami, in fact, Ola cause Dami be mommy ni Dami omoge kere yen no. Ola calls her because Dami was in the palace before her. Ola uses her for her, but when they started fighting over man issue, I've forgotten the guy's name. If people remember the guy, you can write his name. The wife has a dog. Their house is White House like this. The wife has a dog. The dog like this. Fine dog in their house, like the one fine dog. The wife is on Instagram. You know, I don't know their name. One guy like that is with MC them. You know, they were fighting because of that guy. One town, in fact, Ola even abused Dami's mother. na him Dami change am for Ola ló bú Ola dáadáa náà. You understand? Bóyá ó ti wá parí ìjà wọn, we heard the voice note that time now. So Portable can carry Dami and go. You understand? Even the king knows Baba ti wàjà. People can be using honey, sweet pie, can you come for a woman? Pé òun máa change. You understand? As in trending looking guy, I had to click it to go and look at the person's picture. The guy, only if Portable can be using sweetie, honey, dear, or the other say query pie, I need hey. So àwọn èèyàn tún kọ́gbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà láwọ Portable bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So the gospel truth is she's not a queen. She was banished from the palace. She was thrown out of the palace. But she has refused to drop the title. I learned even after Baba died, she went to the palace and she was not recognized. I learned. It's just like Ola now. They are just calling her Queen Ola for the sake of it. They were Ola willingly. Her own is that she eloped. King didn't chase her. In fact, we learned that King really liked that one. But now she run from the palace herself. We learned. Now she go come the debunker, the shalaye, if not lie or not. But we learned that she is the starter of running away from the palace. After running away, another one came out and said that, and that one born twins say King won't kill her too. That one to run. They said she's the starter. She was the one that made others too. And when Dami left the palace, as in when she was thrown out of the palace, chased out of the palace, Dami went to Ola. Ola was the one that welcomed her too. If you notice that in their chats when they were fighting, when they were using Omu to each other, sending voice notes to each other, Dami, in fact, Ola calls Dami be mommy ni o. Dami ọmọ kékeré yẹn náà. Ola calls her because Dami was in the palace before her. Ola uses her for her, but when they started fighting over man issue, I've forgotten the guy's name. If people remember the guy, you can write his name. The wife has a dog. Their house is White House like this. The wife has a dog. The dog like this. Fine dog in their house, like the one fine dog. The wife is on Instagram. You know, I don't know their name. One guy like that is with MC them. You know, they were fighting because of that guy. One town, in fact, Ola even abused Dami's mother. Now him Dami change am for Ola. No bú Ola dáadáa náà. You understand? Bóyá ó ti wá parí ìjà wọn, we heard the voice note that time now. So Portable can carry Dami and go. You understand? Even the king knows Baba ti wàjà. But at least Baba now will be one of the rumorless. Baba will know that all those children, tó àwọn bá lọ, àwọn èèyàn náà máa tàn tún gbá wọn. It is only going to be very disheartening. Because Portable now, because of his lifestyle, people will expect that as a queen, till when you want to now marry, you have to marry in this monarch, and possibility that you shouldn't even remarry. That's the way people are looking at it. So, but Queen Dami, what is spare her right? She has already been banished from the palace before Kibaba to waja. So, I don't think we should worry ourselves. Ibitoba kokalangaja edo because Kábíyèsí gan no kia. Kábíyèsí gan ti free e káwọn gan tó lọ. So, Portable, I think he said after king, they are king. Only king insane. King Dami de lo mean. I don't think he mean king of any other place or anything. Dami ni. Bí bá gbé body ele fún èèyàn, a ṣá tún gbà ẹ́. Portable náà nígbà tí ó kì í ṣòkòbó. Ọkùnrin ni now, ọba ni now, láyé tiẹ̀. So I think nothing can happen. But I think the best thing is that people should stop calling her Queen Dami. You know, it's not, to be sincere, it's kind of embarrassing. They stop calling her Queen Dami. Kí bàbá tó kú, bàbá ti divide gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ti lé dànù. So kò ń ṣe queen in anything, you know, for your people or us Yoruba people shouldn't be calling her queen. They should remove the queen from her name. She's no more. She wasn't a queen before Baba died. Assuming it's after Baba died, you see, la wa fẹ́ your queen in bed. That's where we get it wrong. But in this situation, she's not a queen at all. Even Olatu, she's not. They are not queens in any way. They were gone before Baba waja. So that's it. So that's what happened. And Comfortable have confirmed it now to the whole world. You know, that is with her. Is the king now. And that's king to Dami. Boya wole wa ma je king queen Portable, not queen of Oyo. What do you expect? Iru ahun lórí ahun iru ro ni. Aja, are you angry? Don't be angry. Ọlọ́run, wallahi tó bá jẹ́ mi lẹ́yìn mi ò ní bínú, because bàbá ti pín nǹkan ẹ̀ kó tó gbàjà. Bàbá ti lọ. Baba don't chase and come on. So I notice. Good night, Nicole. Wallahi, we're not supposed to vex for this matter. Wallahi, instead me, if you leave me alone, I'll cash cruise with this matter. Wallahi. Because Baba, assuming she's still in the palace before Baba died, you know, like other queen. Hey, only our analysis, camalation, tama soka, embarrassment, but eléyìí no. Wallahi. Even go queen to lo yen stolen title ni. It's not. She not supposed to use her again. But I bet, you know, if you people stop calling her queen, I don't think you are wrong, because she wasn't a queen before Baba died. She was chased in ni. Baba ti mo now ti pin ko eko to ku, but at least someone different, since he was a former queen, but at least someone different. Promise, you can't say that. Okay, not to ridicule the person that she and Queen Ola were fighting over. She like Onimoto, she like all those kind of people. So what do you expect? I don't think you can tell her you know, like I said in my, you see, we don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. That is her. That Portable you people are seeing is her. All of us, if I see your husband now, if I see the only people that we have no choice, that God gave, you understand, that we don't have a choice, is our parents and our children. The parents that brought us into the world, we have no choice. They are, you know. So it's not us that attracted it. It's not them that attracted us. It's what God gave them. It's what they have to take us. The children we birthed, gave birth to, not us. It's not us that, do you understand? It's God that gave us. But our choices of friends, husband, wife, is who we are, is what we attract. Show me your friend, and I will tell you your future now, and who you are. Show me your husband, and I will tell you your kind of person. Show me your wife, and I will tell you who you are. Because those ones are choice. I see a medical doctor on ground now, and I see a drug dealer on ground. I chose that a medical doctor proposed to me marriage. I married medical doctor. I chose a drug baron proposed to me. I marry. That is who I am. The drug baron that drug baron ni mo de fe. You know this your friends. They are what do they call them? Or they are just